And when the world shall listen, and when the world shall see,
and when the world remembers.
That world will cease to be.
Here in his temple.
Leave this place. Isra, I'm here to help you. You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
They have forgotten.
I am Freya of the Skull. I am here to either save my people or avenge them. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father Storn, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The trees and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below. His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
Now through him do we see.
Our hands cross
Mirak, help.
Protection or maker.
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Now to them as he speaks.
Are you ready to help me now? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me. Dum dee 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 dum dum dee dee ding dee 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 dum.
Take your time. I shall follow you.
Get here!
By the Omega! For Whiterun!
You won't win.
Enough! I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
She fights well enough, for a skull. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going then.
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Miraak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
This is life. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Watch out for pressure plates here. Ugh. I need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes? Where did you come from?
Never should have come here.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purpose?
Lawmaker, protect me!
You hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber.
Hey, watch
Poor
it!
souls trapped in these cages. What tortures did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes?
First, Roda!